Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is June, and today we're going to be covering the rest of the leaks that came out yesterday for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We're going to be covering the past and future forms for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as well as some stats that leaked for them, and some new abilities. So, I was going to say yesterday's video, because I started recording it yesterday, but I finished it today. But yeah, last video that we did, we covered the first part of the leaks, where it was covering some new Pokemon and evolutions, as well as starter evolutions. So if you guys haven't seen that video, please make sure to watch that one before you watch this one, or whatever order, actually, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I'd appreciate it if you do, and leave a like if you like this video. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job. If there's something you don't like, you can leave a dislike, that's fine as well. Or just leave a comment, just letting me know what you think I can improve on, or yeah, just what you guys like. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, with that said, let's just get started. So this first image that we have here is for future Tyranitar. We actually do know also all the types for this, which I'll get into the types later because I don't remember them I don't remember all of them off the bat. I could probably guess. I think T-Tar was rock electric, if I remember correctly. Pretty interesting typing. I don't think we have a rock electric type yet, so he might be the first one. Drops the dark typing for electric. I was honestly I feel like we were all expecting like a mecha, Godzilla Tyranitar type thing, so probably steel is what everyone's thinking about. So yeah, really interesting to see that they went with rock electric. Still a pretty cool design. I really like it a lot. Yeah, not much to say about it. It looks awesome. We'll get more into it once we cover the stats. Next up we have looks like I forgot a new Pokemon in the last video. So here we have Bisharp's evolution, this huge kind of like samurai guy, which it makes sense looking at like, the Pawniard line. Like seeing this as its final evolution makes sense. Like it progresses. It looks really awesome too. I like how it's just sitting down, just kind of like chilling there with this big mustache like this. Its mustache, any One Piece fans out there, like it makes me think of Whitebeard for some reason. Like I don't know why, like I just see Whitebeard in this. You could also see like the like blade on its head is like really huge now as well. But yeah, I don't know, like I don't really know what to expect from this mon. Probably gonna be even slower than regular Bisharp. Probably gonna like put all of that into attack. We don't have any stats on these Pokemon yet, or at least I haven't seen them yet, so that's what I'm expecting from this. All right, and we're back. Something started playing in the background. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, nice Bisharp evolution. Moving on, we have the past form of Salamence. I think this one was Dragon and Dark. In one of my previous videos, I think it was literally like the first leak video that I did, or I think my first video on the channel actually too. Like I was speculating that maybe it could be like a dragon or a rock, or I think I mentioned Dragon Dark. I don't honestly remember what I mentioned, but yeah, really cool, really awesome looking design. It looks like that dinosaur from like what's it called, from Jurassic Park, the one that has like like the frills coming out that like spit out the acid. You guys know which dinosaur I'm talking about. It kind of gives me that kind of vibes. I really like its wings too, are more like its mega form, and it has like these little like feathers, or not, probably not feathers, just like I don't really know what to call them, but these little details here, they look really good. I really like them as well. So yeah, there's past elements. Next we have future Gallade Gardevoir. This Pokemon is still kind of confusing to me. I don't understand if it's supposed to mean like like in the future their line just kind of like like met together. Because this Pokemon's typing is Fairy and Fighting. Incredible typing. Really, really good. I can't wait to use this in competitive. Yeah, it's just, it's an amazing typing. Awesome. If it keeps like, it keeps like play rough in close combat, like that's literally like all it needs to be good. Really, everything else, every coverage will just be bonus. But yeah, really interesting design too, how they decide to like mesh both of them together. It has like Gallade's like feet and like torso, I guess, and then just like Gardevoir on top. And this cape part too reminds me also of like Mega Gallade. So it looks like they're incorporating just like a bunch of Mega design aspects into these past and future forms. Next, we have Mr. Wisp past form. Not the best. They didn't change much. I think she literally just gets like more wavy hair. I think that's it. So not much to say about this design. I think she is Ghost and Psychic or Ghost and Fairy, something like that. I don't know. We'll see later on. Next up, another kind of subpar one, in my opinion. We have Future Hydreigon. Just dark and flying type. Doesn't look that much different, to be honest. Like, yeah. We'll have to wait and see until like the actual models in-game comes out. But yeah, then if you guys remember from last video, I said that I had something happen and I missed like a lot of the images that came out. So I don't have images for everything. I do have images, however, from like a collage of all the future and the past forms. So I'll be covering that, like what I missed in those images. I believe these images, I got them from, shoot, what's your name? I'll put the name of the Twitter user that I got. It's one of the league accounts, but I'm blanking on the name. I think it's like Pearl Enthusiast. Yeah, I think that's it. Pearl Enthusiast posted these. Pretty sure. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, so here we have the rest of the past forms. Here we can see that past Domfan, really crazy looking with that just like serrated mouth kind of deal. That it looks incredible though. Here we have past Volcarona. Kind of interesting how they just, it's not flying, it's just like on the ground, right? Also, by the way, I guess I'll get into later on their types. Past the Mungus, looking crazy as well with that crazy piece. Looks like he has spikes on top of his like mushroom cap as well. Past Jigglypuff, looking honestly pretty cool. I like it a lot. Has like the little vampire teeth here. Let me see. Oh, you guys can't see it on OBS. But yeah, it has the little vampire teeth, and its hair is like a big, like when I first saw it, it reminded me of like Jesse's hair from like, you know, like the Team Rocket Jesse. That's what it kind of gave me the vibe of. Here's Mr. Rose again. Here is past Magneton. Really interesting looking here. Sorry, I'm looking at okay, that's like the best I can zoom in for you guys right now, sorry. But yeah, I don't know, this like, it's weird looking, right? Like it's still like clearly like has like a metal coat on it. Yeah, okay, that's good for you guys to see. And then it has like it looks like this like magnetic like dust as well. And then you guys can't really see this part. Maybe if I zoom in more. Yeah, like this magnet here and this one here. I don't know if that's part of them or if it's just like part of like their environment. But yeah, pretty cool looking as well. And then obviously we have Koraidon here. And then that does it for the past forms. For the future forms that we did not cover, so we have future Donphan here. Future Volcarona looks amazing. Really cool looking. Honestly, that's all I can say. I really like the design. Future Hariyama here. Really awesome looking as well. Like I don't know, like these future designs for me, like they're all really good, like past and future. Like if you pick up Scarlet or Violet, either way, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you'll be able to trade Pokemon as well. But yeah, like they're all really good. Even like this Delibird, this Delibird is pretty interesting looking as well. But I think that's all. Yeah, I mean, we have Miraidon here. That's all the future forms. Now we have the stats. Let's see here. This one, what's the difference between these? Okay, so this one just blurs out like the pixels and stuff. All right, so now we have the stats and like stats and sorry, making sure you guys can still see on OBS. Okay, we have the stats as well as its typing and the ability. So all the past forms share the same ability as well as all the future forms. They share the same ability. Here you can see there's like Pikachu 1 and Pikachu 2. Apparently these are placeholders for DLC past and future mons. But yeah, so here we can see Donphan is ground and fighting, really high attack and defense, decent-ish speed, I guess. By the way, the past and future abilities are called proto what was it? Hold on. Photosynthesis, and then Quark Drive. So yeah. So where was I? Okay, there we go. So yeah, for Donphan, it's ground fighting type, high attack, high defense. For the Amoonguss, it's grass and dark type now. High attack as well. Also both of them have decently high HP. Let me zoom in a little bit, and yeah, looks like that's it. Honestly, like its defenses are still okay. It's 99. Next we have Sandy Shock, which I believe this is the Magneton here. Yes, this is the Magneton. So it's electric and ground type, even though it still looks to be like a steel type. But all right, whatever. Really high special attack, decent speed. Everything else is kind of average. The Jigglypuff is fairy and psychic. This is interesting. It has really high HP, really bad attack and special attack, and then everything else is like pretty good too. Like defense is average, special defense is pretty good as well as speed. So this is an interesting choice of like stat distribution for Jigglypuff. Next we have Mr. Wisp, which is Ghost and Fairy. Really high special attack, special defense, and speed. Volcarona, Bug and Fighting. Really high attack and special defense. Everything else is pretty average. Salamence, Dragon and Dark. Really high attack and speed. Everything else is okay. Special defense is pretty decent as well as HP. Next we get into the future forms. So for future Donphan, we have Ground and Steel. Alright. High attack, high defense, higher speed than the past one. So this is pretty good. Future Volcarona, Fire and Poison. Really high special attack at 140 and really good special defense and speed at both 110. Future Hariyama, Fighting and Dark. Really high HP at 154. I think that's its normal HP as well. 140 base attack. 108, I think that is. Yeah, 108 defense, and then everything else is below average, I would say. By the way, all of these Pokemon have a base stat total of 570, so that's pretty cool. Future Hydreigon is Dragon. Sorry, it lost its Dragon type. It's Dark and Flying now. Really high special attack at 122, and speed, I guess, is decent at 108. I can't remember regular Hydreigon speed. I don't know if that's better or worse. But anyway, moving on. Future Tyranitar is Rock and Electric. 100 HP, 134 attack, 110 defense, and then everything else is pretty average. Future Delibird, Ice and Water, so it lost its flying type. Pretty good defense at 114, good special attack at 124, and good speed at 136. So Delibird might actually be a threat now. And then lastly, we have, I just realized you guys can't see it. Lastly, we have Future Gallade, Fairy and Fighting type. I need to zoom in, sorry guys, to see the stats here. But it has really high attack at 130. Even its special attack is still good at 120. And then its speed at 116. So this thing is going to be a monster. But yeah, there we have it for the past and future forms. I believe this next image, yeah, okay, so this next image is just showing Koraidon and Miraidon stats. I don't know why they separated it. Like, they show us all of its, like, forms. From what I can see, though, like, nothing really changes between the forms. Like, they still have the same stat distribution and ability. So Koraidon's ability is called Orichalcum Pulse, I think that's how you say it. And then Miraidon's ability is Hadron Engine. So we still don't know what they do, but there they are. Miraidon's, I keep saying Miraidon when I want to say Koraidon. Okay, Koraidon stats, 100 HP, 135 attack, 115 defense, 85 special attack, 100 special defense, and then 135 speed, which is amazing. And then Miraidon, similarly, they just flipped their stats around a bit. So Miraidon's HP 100 as well. Attack is 85. Defense is 100, special attack 135, 115 special defense, and 135 speed. Overall, can't be mad at these stats. They're pretty good. Base 670. And then lastly, we have the stats for the starters, I believe. Yes, here we go. Stats for the starters. You can see here, they are Grass and Dark, Fire and Ghost, and Water and Fighting. I'm not 100% sure on the, what's it called, on the hidden abilities, but it says that Sprigatito has Protein as its hill ability, which will be absolutely amazing. Considering Grass and Dark is actually one of the worst typings in the game. It's weak to pretty much everything. It's pretty bad. I think Grass and Psychic actually might be the worst combo. But anyway, moving on. Fuecoco line has Unaware. Alright, decent. And then Quaxley actually has Moxie. So this is kind of... It gives Quaxley, like, you know, a little boost, but it's still pretty bad once we get into the stats. I'm just going to read the final evolution stats since I think that's what most people are going to care about. So for Sprigatito's final evolution, it has a high attacking stat at 110. Everything else is pretty average, like 70, 80-ish, and then its speed it's 123. So really fast reciprocal attacker. Glass Cannony with Protein. We saw that with basically like all the other Protein users. So like Greninja, and I'm counting Scorbunny's Libero as Protein because it's literally the same ability. So yeah, excited to see what this Pokemon can do. For Fuecoco, Fuecoco's final evolution, 104 HP, 75 attack, 100 defense, 110 special attack, 75 special defense, and 66 speed. So really slow, kind of bulky, and pretty good on the special side, I guess, as well. Then finally, we have Quaxley's final evolution, 85 base HP, 120 120 attack, so highest attacking stat out of all the finals, 80 defense, 85 special attack, 75 special defense, but then 85 speed. It really slow. I mean, it's not that slow, but it's still honestly like anything under 100 at this point is slow because Pokemon, I was gonna say people, but Pokemon have just been power crept throughout these last generations that yeah, you at least need base 100 to contend in the meta. But I guess Moxie, slap a choice scarf on this is going to be pretty good. But yeah, so there are the final evolution starters, and I almost forgot about the new abilities that we have. So this tweet, again, I missed when all the images for the for these things came out, so that's why you just see these are blank and I don't have actual images. This tweet, I believe I got it, yeah, you can see I got it from Centro here, Centro Leaks, so shout out to them. They reported, or at least this is where I saw the abilities from. So first new ability that we have, it's called Purifying Salts, which you guys can't see on OBS, so I'm just going to read it to you guys. So yeah, so Purifying Salts, I'm assuming this is going to be the rock salt, I forgot its name already, like Nacli. It's going to be their ability, presumably. It says the Pokemon's Pure Salt protects it from status conditions and halves the damage taken from ghost type moves. So really cool ability, honestly. Like, so no status conditions, can't be paralyzed, can't be poisoned, can't be burned, can't be put to sleep, I'm assuming. Interesting how rest might work there. Probably won't be able to learn rest. Can't be frozen, and I believe that's all of them. And then also halving the damage from ghost type moves. So I really like this actually, because if you guys are like, I'm a big fan of also like the paranormal. So, you know, salt is supposed to like protect you from like ghosts. Like if you do like a, you know, like a ring of salt and you sit in it, like, you know, you're supposedly not, the ghost is gonna like not be able to get to you. Like it's supposed to form like a protection ring around you. So I think that having this, like it's secondary, like not secondary ability, but like secondary effect of the ability, I think it's really cool. I like it. For the next ability, it is called Opportunist. So here you guys can actually see this one. So Opportunist, if an opponent's stat is boosted, the Pokemon seizes this opportunity to boost the same stat for itself. So it's kind of like that item that they also introduced in this earlier. I forget what the item is called, but basically, I guess you gotta be careful now when you're boosting up, because if a Pokemon with Opportunist is on the field or comes in, I guess, like, yeah, it'll just get your same boosts. Next ability is called Wind Power. The Pokemon becomes charged when it is hit by a wind move, boosting the power of its next electrical type move. So this is also really cool. I really like these new kind of like abilities that they're doing where like, oh, like if this happens, then you get this. Like, I don't know, it's really cool to me. I have no idea which Pokemon are going to get these abilities. For the last ability, you guys can't see it. There you go. It's this last one down here. I'm going to have to read it for you guys as well. It says Thermal Exchange boosts the attack stat when the Pokemon is hit by a fire type move. The Pokemon also cannot be burned. Alright, so again, like I just said, like if this happens, then this happens. Really cool ability, also with the bonus of it can't be burned. Yeah, really amazing abilities. Really looking forward to this new gen. I think it's going to be amazing. I just really hope that for singles they make the timer back up to 60 minutes instead of 20 minutes, because that just killed singles. It really did. So that's just like my one hope going into this game, or I guess one of my hopes going into this game. But yeah, that's all the leaks that I have for you guys today. This ended up being a really long video as well. That's why I wanted to make it separate videos, because if I just put it on top of the other video, it would have been around 40 minutes, and I don't know if you guys would have wanted to like sit through that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for sitting through all of this, and yeah, just watching with me. Let me know anything, any of your thoughts about these new Pokemon in the comments below. What do you guys think about them? Are any of these gonna land on your team? We don't know. Actually, I don't know how soon we're gonna be able to encounter these Pokemon in the game. So I don't know if they'll be able to be on your playthrough theme, but if, let's just say they will be. Are you going to add any of them? Which design do you like the most? And what do you think about the stats and the new, obviously, abilities? So yeah, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys see you around. I'll be streaming Pokemon Violet when it comes out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.